Hello everyone, it's Evan Vicky here. And I'm making this video today because I watched a very interesting YouTube video by Ethan Hethcote earlier, and he's a gay YouTuber. And his video this week was what's like the hardest part about being gay. And this is big of me because usually I don't talk about this stuff with anybody unless we're like really close. But I'd like to share what I think is the hardest part about being gay, because I never really share it, and the more you carry it around, you only find it getting in the way. So this is a brave moment for me, but I will tell you exactly what the hardest part about being gay is. And that is that I remember everything anyone has ever said about me that was not true. That wasn't nice. That was bullying and hurtful and traumatic and scarring. I remember it all. And that's one of my curses, is having a great memory, because I can remember all the good times and I can remember all the good memories, but I can also remember all the bad ones too. And I was severely bullied in middle school and kind of high school, but it was less of a problem then. But in middle school, it was just horrible. I couldn't walk down the hallway without hearing some homophobic slur spewed at me with so much hatred. And it really made me question, like, what's wrong with me? Why am I this way? And why don't people like me? Because I'm nothing but nice to everybody, or at least I try to. But it didn't matter to these people. But no, I received phone calls from boys in my grade who'd be like, hey, it's so-and-so, can you want to go out with me? Like, I'm not fucking stupid. I know that this is just a big joke for you and all your friends that are listening to the speakerphone. So I just hung up. But if I could have said something, I would have back then. But I didn't really have the courage to do that. So I let that one go. And I got fingers out the fly of, boys would stick their finger out the fly of their pants and say, hey, Evan, what's up? Rude. That was hurtful too. And once again, I could never say anything about it. I could never defend myself. It was too hard because I was afraid of what they'd say back. And also, I kind of didn't really have anybody else there to back me up. It was just kind of me. And I was just kind of a little middle schooler. I couldn't really defend myself like these guys. But, I'd also have people who wouldn't want to be in my group because I was gay. They wouldn't want to touch me because I was gay. They wouldn't want to associate with me in any way because I was gay. And eventually, I stopped caring about everything, honestly. These people who did all these things to me, they ruined my social life, basically. I never really recovered, honestly. After middle school, it was just kind of like, it was so much easier just to be alone. Because then I didn't have to deal with anybody, and nobody would be there to hurt me. And, I just have good memories, just nothing, And that was really hard because all the trauma from the bullying, it made me who I am today. And what gets me most about this whole situation is that all those boys and all those people that made fun of me and traumatized me and belittled me and broke my spirit, lowered my self-esteem. They all carried on with their lives, you know? Their words didn't affect them, but they sure shit affected me. Like, I hope, like, it just feels like they say all these things to me, make me feel bad about myself, and then they just continue on with their lives. Like it's nothing, like they didn't have any effect on me. And that's the hardest part about being gay, is watching the people who hurt you, who are more privileged, who are a majority, just carry on like nothing ever happened. You know, it's sad because middle school was like 10 years ago, and I'm still trying to pick up the pieces of what all those people took away from me. You know, I often wonder what kind of person I would be if I wasn't bullied to the way I was. You know, would I be more social? Would I have more love for myself? You know, I'd like to know. Because, as I said before, I'm still trying to put me back together from all this. And it's sad because it ruined my childhood. I never had good times. I did, but it was few and far between because I was always so sad. Because everyone, it just felt like I didn't have anyone. I didn't have anyone to protect me, to care for me, to really stand up for me. I was just kind of in a world alone. And I still kind of feel that way sometimes. You know, I mean, I do have a better support system now, but I still find it hard to move on from what people would say to me. Just to be cool in front of their friends. You know, I guess bullying is cool, but, you know, they just did it so that they could be popular, and I hope they got that. Because I literally gave up trying to make friends in high school after that. I mean, it just didn't even matter anymore. So, that's the hardest part about being gay for me. Is that the injustice that was thrust upon me, it really negatively affected my life. While everybody else around me just kept excelling and feeling fulfilled and moving forward, and I was just kind of stuck in a rut. I was always stuck. But things are better now. But I just want you all to know that your words really do hurt people. You know, I don't believe in that bullshit saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, because honestly, words, they don't break your bones and shit, but they'll take down your soul too. They'll really wear away at who you really want to be. So, to all the people out there who have ever said anything homophobic to me, I want you to know that I'll always remember that. And I know exactly who you are, and I know exactly what you said. And I'll never forget it. So, I hope your days of bullying are over, because I don't want some other kid out there to feel the way I did when I was just in high school, because you're insecure and you couldn't make fun of yourself. So, I know who you are. I'll always remember who you are, and I'll always remember what you said. So, think about that. Goodbye.